rich people print money? You will ask. You will ask. I told you that money is no longer backed up by gold. As a result of that, money has just become ordinary paper. It's of no value now. And I can tell you that money is fake. So what is the real money? The real money that we have now is your financial intelligence. The real money now is called financial intelligence, which is not taught in the school. They don't teach you this in the school. They teach you account, they teach you maths, they teach you other things, but when it comes to money, nobody teach you money in the school. So you must be able to have what we call financial intelligence. The real money now is in the brain. The real money now is your intelligence. It's no longer how much you have in the bank, but your intelligence is the real money that you are spending. You may not understand what I'm talking, but let me explain to you. I remember far back about 20 years ago, just about 20 years ago, somebody introduced me to a contract. And this very contract, then money has value. Money was, you know what 20 years ago and what I'm talking about. So this contract I was to do, I don't have money to do it. And this contract runs into some millions. What do? I go for that contract. I told them I can do the supply. It's just about supplying of machines. I told them I can supply this machine. The guy that was to give me the contract looked at me and said, but you don't have money. How do you run this business? I said, don't worry. I have my intelligence with me. I will do this business. I want to tell you how the rich people print money. The next thing that I do, I got that contract, that LPO was given to me. Then what did I do? I went to start sourcing for this machine. I went all the way from Benin City, went to Onitsha, went to Umhoera, then landed in Aba. On getting to Aba, I got that machine. When I got the machine, I met the owner of that machine and I told him, I want to supply this machine. The first thing he asked, where's your money? I said, don't worry, I have money. I have money with me. I'm going to pay. So we bargained and everything. At the end of the day, he said, oh, where's your money? You have to pay before you. I said, no, we don't pay. We don't do business like that. I don't know if this your machine is okay. You have to take the machine down with me to Benin. Take it to the factory, let them test it. If it's okay, I pay you your money. The man said, okay. He called one of his boys. We hired the vehicle, took the machine down to Benin. The following day, we went to the factory, we submitted it. After testing that machine, the machine was okay. The guy said, okay, where is the money? I said, okay, don't worry. Let's talk to the company. Just to round it up, do you know what happened? The company paid for that machine. I took away my profit and I gave the man his money. How much did I spend for that transaction? Just the money I used to buy fuel to travel to that place. But many will sit down and say, I don't have money. This is how the rich people print money. The rich people print money through real estates. Several times I have bought a property. In a year or two, that property has doubled. This is how the rich people print money. They use nothing to get what? To get money. So you discover now that the real money is now what? Your financial intelligence. That's why you need financial education. We sometimes do seminar to open the eyes of people, to show them the secrets of the rich people. So the rich people, they know about all this. The rich people, they know the power of negotiation. What do you mean by negotiation? Negotiation is ability to gain while you are buying. You want to buy a property? It is not, you don't buy property and say, oh, I want to buy a property, let me wait until the property appreciates before I sell. Then you don't know the law of wealth. You don't know the law of the rich. The rich people has the ability. That is the credit to the President of America, Donald Trump. This man knows what they call ability to do what? To bargain. So it is when you are buying that you make your gain. With financial intelligence, you should be able to bargain at a very reduced price, not at the market price. Because if you are buying at the market price, you have to wait for when the thing will appreciate. But with financial intelligence, you know that when I am buying, I should be able to buy. I should be able to negotiate and buy at a very reduced price. So all these things put together is what we call financial intelligence. Somebody will say, my land is barren. There's no barren land. I want you to understand something. Gold is everywhere. When you are financially trained, you have financially intelligence, you will discover that there is gold everywhere. Those places you are thinking they are dry land, they are not dry land. I see many of us today thinking that, oh, by the time I get to overseas, by the time I'm talking to the youth right now, by the time I get to overseas, I'm going to make money. You don't pluck money in overseas. You don't pluck money. You don't pluck money. I ran into a guy in New York. What happens to this guy? This guy, to the glory of God, I was able to preach to him. Then he began to narrate his ordeal to me. This guy is in US, but he's sleeping under where? Under a train station, under the bridge. He has no home. I met the other guy again. That one has been in US for over 15 years. Where is he staying? Uncompleted building. When I begin to dig into their life, I discovered that because they lack what we call financial intelligence. So it's not all about going to overseas. You can be in Nigeria here, you become wealthy. You can be in Africa, you are wealthy. If you know what you are doing. If you don't know what you are doing, you can be in US and yet you are poor. Why do you see many of your children today, many of our what do you call them, our friends in overseas and all, why do you see them complaining? No money, no money. Why are they complaining? It's just boiled down to one statement: lack of financial intelligence. So when you are financially trained, you have the financial intelligence, you will discover there is gold everywhere. There's nowhere there's no gold. You will discover opportunities. Financial intelligence gives you what? The eyes to discover gold, the eyes to discover opportunities, which are where? Everywhere. A financially trained person will be able to see an opportunity which others will never see. So there's a need to have what we call financial education. Many of us are not interested. When you don't go for seminars, you don't go for teaching. Even when you hear there's a business seminar, you are not interested. You are focused on your business, and the business you are doing, there's no research. The business you are doing year in, year out, you are just in one place. You are not adding value to your business. Nothing is happening in your business. I want you to know that there's a need for you to have financial education that will train you so that you can have the eyes and the mind of a financial intelligent person. Gold is everywhere.